audio on as well because we're not hearing it. Maybe the viewers at home are.
Probably, yeah.
Would be good to hear some shouts from China as well. Sean King,
Some live
home.
audience.
Yeah, home to the World Esports Games. They had an edition last year as well, Jos.
Yeah.
Did you see any of that action?
Yeah, well, what I known from last year is that there were actually 8 players participating in the tournament.
Yeah.
Which 4 of them were Chinese, and 2 Japanese players, which includes Maya Geka, a very strong, Japanese player, and Karaj. He was playing at the Tokyo PES League round as well. Very well-known player as well in the world of PES.
And 2 Indonesian players.
2 Indonesian guys, yeah.
I think you even performed for Indonesia in some tournaments, right? Because you have a Dutch passport, but you have Indonesian roots. You got the chance to, how do you say that? Play as the Indonesian representative.
Yeah.
That's what the word I was looking for. In some tournaments, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So do you know these 2 guys?
I personally know these 2 guys. One of them I've personally met as well, and yeah, those guys are very great and in person and as players as well.
Yeah.
And those 2 were actually invited because they have won, or no, they became second at an Southeast Asian 2 vs 2 tournament and PES League partnered tournament last year, and yeah, that was the reason that they have qualified for this WESG tournament last year.
Yeah, exactly. And they did good as well last year, right?
Yeah, I guess Maya Geka or the other Japanese guy became first, and the third and the second spot were actually for those 2 Indonesian guys. So
yeah, exactly. Lucky Marif came second, and Baterista got third. That's amazing.
Yeah, some great great achievements for these Indonesian guys, for my Indonesian friends, of course.
Yeah, and great to see that the tournament has been expanded so hugely, because back then it was a prize pool of $8,000 and 8 players who instantly went into some in a playoff mode, and now we've got a group stage with 5 players, sorry, in 4 groups. Yeah, exactly. So that's insane, and of course, $52,500. That is amazing. So these guys have all to play for. Pressure is on. Probably one of the reasons that guys like Sophia came back from retirement as well. The World Esports Games, a huge tournament here in Asia. And of course, lovely to have the chance to broadcast it with you here for Starladder TV, live from Kiev. So we're not at the actual venue with the gamers, so we don't always know exactly what's going on, but we've got a lot of cameras on site, as you can see, bringing you the emotions and the drama. And right now, these guys are talking to admins about some settings, I guess.
Yeah, possibly.
It's hard for us to know exactly what's going on.
We will do our best to keep you guys up to date.
Yeah, definitely. And right now, 10917 is taking his time talking to the admins. I feel like he's got it fixed. Of course, this could take away some of the momentum from Sophia, right?
Yeah, that could be possible.
Have you played a lot of tournaments where you had a home and away match and where it took a long time in between at some point?
Yeah, I've been through that stage, and yeah, there are certain players who take plenty of time to change their formations, and yeah, but the thing is, you as a player, you just have to keep focused on the game itself, not the things around the games. So yeah, that's the most important thing, to just to keep focused on your own games.
Yeah, true.
And
interesting.
do the only thing what matters.
Oh,
and
look, Liverpool, Barcelona. I talked about it.
Yeah,
he's
so
doing exactly what we said.
Yeah, so he's gonna probably need those new attacking, fresh power of Barcelona.
Definitely. Let's see if Suarez and Messi can make the difference once again. Probably gonna be Dembele on the flank, maybe Coutinho.
Possibly.
Although Coutinho, I feel like, is better used in a
as
number
an attacking
10
midfielder
position.
or something. Yeah,
exactly. Like he did at Liverpool. Of course, at Liverpool he was the big star back then.
He was the
right
playmaker.
Now, yeah, definitely. And right now, of course, Messi drifts inside a lot from that right flank, so he can't really be utilized properly in that number 10 position. So that's why he's playing a lot on the left flank if he plays in Barcelona. It's interesting to see a player get splashed with a transfer amount of 160 million, I think.
Yeah, something.
And that was either pounds or euros, so a lot more in dollars as well. And it's interesting to see a guy like him landing on the bench.
Yeah. Yeah, well, that's not the only case. There are a lot more clubs who have bought pretty expensive players, which are also sitting on the bench. For example, the Champions League match between Ajax and Real Madrid.
Oh yeah,
Gareth Bale, the man of 100 million,
Gareth Bale
was sitting on the bench.
Yeah,
And there were
Isco and Sancho, the top talents of the Spanish team. I feel like these guys could very well be the backbone of the Spanish squad in years to come, but still somehow they're not playing much at Real Madrid.
Exactly. It's for me personally, I think that's a shame. I think.
Yeah.
Because they're great to watch on TV.
Yeah.
And very functional up in the pitch.
Yeah, true. And I understand because Vinicio is probably the biggest Brazilian talent right now.
Yeah.
But still, I expected when Ronaldo left Real Madrid and it didn't come up with any offensive reinforcements, I felt like Asensio was going to play every game.
Yeah.
But he's
yeah.
on the bench a lot.
Yeah. Well, I think he has the luck now that Vinicius Junior has an injury after the Ajax game. So hopefully he will
at least a month out.
Yeah, and hopefully he will start off in the starting 11 sooner or later.
Yeah. Show himself.
Yeah.
Show his true colors, and that's exactly what we're gonna have to see from Wana 917 as well if he wants to get back in this match. 3-1 down against Sofia. Something wrong with his controller or setup as well. By the way, we're playing PlayStation. Interesting. Are you a PlayStation or Xbox player?
Yeah, well...
you prefer Xbox, right?
Yeah, well, actually, I prefer to have the PlayStation controller, to play with the PlayStation controller. And yeah, actually, I've always played on the PlayStation. And actually, since this year, there was a possibility to qualify through the Xbox console and the PC console. So I took that opportunity to qualify myself for the regional finals.
Yeah.
And
through the Xbox.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And but yeah, there's not much difference in those consoles. It's just the controller and the sensitivity of those controllers, especially on the Xbox. It's a bit more sensitive in directions of shooting or passing.
Yeah.
And yeah.
No differences in speed or how the game feels?
For me personally, no. So I think it's just the same game on a different console.
All right.
Okay, so let's move back to the game.
Yeah, let's see if there's any differences here in speed or in outcome. Sofia 3-1 up. Sofia was playing with Liverpool, is doing the exact same thing, but right now Barcelona coming out on 1-9-1-7, the man from Canada. So I'm gonna update my sheet. It's gonna be Barca this time instead of Arsenal. And once again, gonna be Liverpool for Sofia.
And a quick notice for the viewers at home: this tournament isn't playing with the stat balance mode on, so it's just with the normal ratings.
Yeah, the actual ratings of
the
the
actual
teams.
ratings of the players.
So you feel like maybe right now Barcelona has a slight upper hand, while just now Liverpool had a slight upper hand against Arsenal.
Yeah.
Although differences are so small.
Exactly.
At this level.
Both Liverpool and Barcelona do have three wonderful and strong clinical attackers.
Yeah. Exactly. Especially that last year run to the Champions League final made all the game makers, both in PES and FIFA, upgrade Liverpool hugely.
Absolutely.
Course. Especially Mohamed Salah with his 52 goals at the end of the season. That was insane. Talking about all competitions there, Premier League, the Cups, and the Champions League. But that's some Messi and Ronaldo-esque figures right there.
Yeah.
For the man who a couple of years ago at Roma was still doing his thing. There was a lot of doubt surrounding him when he came back to the Premier League, because in the past he played for Chelsea and he was never much of a success there. And everybody in England said, is he going to be able to do it at Liverpool? You know, Roma, Liverpool, that's something else entirely. Premier League is stronger. And then after his first season there, he just
killing it.
Told everybody to sit down.
Yeah.
Hold my beer.
The Egyptian king
Oh yeah,
showing his class in the Premier League.
definitely. This season, not as much as last season. Of course, he had a rough start because he had still a lot of pain on the shoulder. He wasn't actually properly fit just yet, even though he was being played. I can understand you want your star strikers to be there. Look at that, great save from the man in the Barcelona goal, Marc-André ter Stegen.
And a great attack from Sofia. Very composed in creating his chance.
Yeah, ter Stegen, who is a German national, but semi-Belgian roots.
Belgian roots, okay.
Yeah.
Well, his last name sounds Dutch as well.
Yeah, true. Of course, Belgians and Dutch have a lot of similar names,
Exactly.
at least in the Dutch-speaking part of Belgium. And right now, I don't feel like Barcelona is calling the shots. So once again, Sofia with Liverpool having the stronger start. But then again, we saw Wana score in the first half of the first leg. Can he do it once again in this one? Naby Keita plays it into Oxlade-Chamberlain, gets it back from Salah, who's pointing where he wants it. He wants the return pass. Not going to be able to go for that defender in between. But Barcelona, in the hands of the Canadian man, have a rough time coming out from under the pressure. Maybe right now. Good chance for it. Ousmane Dembele, Lionel Messi, Luis Suarez for the hold-up play. Great stuff in
Still
between
going
two.
strong.
Yeah, in between two defenders. Oh, close to offside, but just not. Tries to cross in towards the second post. That's not going to happen.
Liverpool going for the counter.
Yeah.
Got plucked already by Vidal.
That's rough. Half an hour played already. This match is going so quickly. The ball has barely been out of play. Here's the room for a breather.
Very dangerous spot
Oh yeah.
for Liverpool.
He's going to go straight for it. Oh, Messi over the wall and a deflection. So the keeper is in the wrong side of the goal.
What
oh,
drama.
wow. Such drama indeed. 3-2 the scoreline now. Still in favor of Sofia. But edging closer is the Canadian man, Wana917. Like we said, he doesn't create many chances. But when he gets a chance, he usually makes it count.
Exactly, yeah.
3 chances, 2 goals. Wow, that is amazing.
He has some great stats when it comes to finishing.
Yeah, insane. 66.7% record right now. Let's see if he can hold that up and create some more goals, because then we're going to see create some more chances.
Yeah.
But, well, if we see more chances from him, we're probably going to see more goals, because he's been lethal. Of course, a little bit of luck there.
Yeah, sometimes you just need that luck, Rene.
Exactly. The luck of a champion? We have yet to find out.
Perhaps.
Sofia still up, of course. But Barcelona seems reinvigorated right now. Ousmane Dembele can't reach onto that through ball from Suarez. It was in too deep. Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain getting pushed off the ball by Lionel Messi. Oof, who puts the ball out of play. Liverpool once again for Sofia. Takes his time.
Going for the build-up again. Makes use of the wider space areas. Going from left to right, from right to left.
Yeah. There we go. Talking about those pockets of space. They're all being
Wonderful.
abused.
He's going for the 1-2.
Being abused by Liverpool. Sofia isn't able to make his opponent pay just yet. It's still close. And still we're going to see one of those insane Barcelona counters. Whoa, Van Dijk crushes Messi. Doesn't even need a foul.
Van Dijk.
Yeah. He's been touted as player of the year, like we talked about before in the Premier League. Hell, maybe even defender of the year. I think he was in the squad. Last year he was in the best 11 of the year internationally. He was one of the defenders together with Ramos or Gerdin. Oh, that's good.
This kind of
on to the post. That's close. Too close for comfort.
Yeah,
Sofia is trying to put this game to bed early, but just not working just yet.
Yeah, you can see that he has a bit of trouble playing against Barcelona at the moment.
Yeah.
It's just a bit more difficult to get through the defense.
Yeah, definitely. I like to talk about awards, by the way. Did you know that Van Dijk this year got a Player of the Month award, and he was the first defender to win it in the Premier League since Jan Vertonghen in 2013?
Oh, really? Well,
yeah.
That's been a while then.
Yeah, definitely. Since then, I feel like the focus in football is shifting so much towards defensive players and just goals. And it's not all about goals. Like we said, Firmino playing his part in this front three, being the link-up guy, being the guy who provides a lot. It's not all about goals. Same goes for Karim Benzema, who always used to just put himself out there for Ronaldo, working for Ronaldo, trying to put every ball in his feet. And it seems like having done that for the cup for like 6-7 years in a row, it seems like he's forgotten how to be a proper number 9, a proper striker up front.
Yeah.
And now he's got that role, and it's not really working the way you would expect from a guy of his talent. So, yeah, I feel like team is also a very important thing. Right now, you can see that with Benzema being used to play a certain way, it's not working when he doesn't have that guy on his left who's always making the runs in deep and who's always clinical in front of goal.
Yeah, and at the moment he's I still think playing like a target man or some kind of a target man.
Yeah, and he is scoring more goals than last season, definitely. But still, you've lost a lot of goals on that left flank.
Exactly.
Of course, Vinicius is very, very young, and you can't expect him to suddenly, instantly be there and bang in the goals every week. But yeah, it's obvious that team chemistry has taken a hit.
Yeah.
And that's what seems to be perfect lately at Liverpool. They are making a run to the championship. They are now 1 point behind Manchester City. Might very well do it this year. They still have the battle between City coming up, right?
Yeah, and
they have it
still
in
a few games to go. So
yeah. Although in recent
everything's open.
Yeah. Although in recent weeks they have looked less solid. But who knows? Interesting to see a title race opening up once again, because 2 years ago it wasn't that exciting.
No, exactly.
Robertson.
Well, for the guys at home, we're now looking at 1-9-1-7 against Sofia, and at the same time Stuma from France is playing against Maestro Squad Pes from Mexico.
Yeah.
And Stuma is actually also known as Asbabisk. Most people, I think, from Europe know him. He's pretty well known in Europe, I think, and the official esports player of FC Nantes.
Yeah.
So when we have more info, we will keep you guys up to date about the scores of that match. And let me see.
Babisk.
Asbabisk, yes, that's his real nickname.
Yeah. Plays for FC Nantes. How many official esporters do we have today? I'm not sure about Sofia. I don't think he's tied with a club from Japan.
No.
Of course, in Japan, football is less huge than in the rest of the world.
Exactly, yeah. If looking at Group A, Felipe Mestre is playing for Corinthians, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah.
For the Brazilian club. And Alamau probably also part of a club, but I'm not sure. And Group B, yeah, like I said, Vigo, also known as Tem Vigo, is part of a club in Thailand.
Yeah.
Buriram United, and has recently won the Thailand E-League Pro.
Yeah.
And yeah, if you're looking at another player, Eterito used to be playing for Celtic, and the one
free agent right now.
Exactly, and Asbabisk, he's the one playing for Nantes.
Yeah.
And I think those were the players who are now representing
clubs in this tournament.
It's
good to see a lot of clubs coming out and supporting players like that. Of course, we had esports organization doing that, but right now there's more possibilities for gamers to reach a high level and to also make a salary off of it. I feel.
Exactly, and it's also important for them to make or create a good profile.
Oh, look at this, Sofia. Oh, harsh angle.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you said, easier to grab attention, easier to grab headlines, and maybe get some sponsorships as well.
Exactly.
Individually.
But the most important thing is to represent one of those clubs wearing the official colors of the clubs.
Oh, yeah.
And wearing the official jersey of those clubs. It's just a nice feeling.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, makes you so proud, I imagine.
Exactly, yeah.
Definitely. In the past, at Counter-Strike tournaments, I used to represent my my province, so not the country Holland, but Utrecht.
Okay, the region.
Yeah, the
province.
region. Exactly. We've got 12 regions in Holland, so and even that already made me proud. So imagine playing for a big club or your country,
Yeah.
like you've done for both Holland and Indonesia.
Exactly.
That's amazing.
And at the moment, representing a club as well.
Oh,
and as
wow!
you can see, a wonderful strike from, who is it, Milner or Lalana?
It's Lalana, but I'm not.
Or
Oh, it's
Robertson
Robertson
with his right foot.
Yeah. Wow.
The left back, eventually.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, I saw him push his formation in some weird form.
Yeah, he was playing a bit more offensive, turning his left back into a left midfielder. Actually.
Yeah, exactly.
So
sort of a diamond shape.
Yeah, and you can see he's making the run.
Yeah, exactly. And
fill up the space.
The 1-2, cut out the defender onto his right foot. Perfect. Great goal, Robertson. He has been a revelation for Liverpool as well. Just a young lad, showing himself.
Yes, and we have to give credits to Sofia for making this great tactical change.
Oh yeah,
as you can see, and he's
within 5 minutes after the change, he already has thrown its rewards.
Exactly.
Reap the fruits of it. And then we're gonna see a scoreline of 4-2 in total right now, because we saw a 3-1 win for this Liverpool squad against the Arsenal squad back then of 1-9-1-7. Right now with Barcelona, it's going a bit better, but oh, as I say that, did I just curse him? Into the box, Liverpool, once again Robertson on the ball, lays it off to Wijnaldum. Mane too far out with his back to the goal.
An early shot.
Surely he's not going to make that count. Barcelona takes over. Ousmane Dembele in a retracted position, trying to help out his midfielders. Coutinho onto Suarez, not going to happen. Joel Matip steps in. Jordan Henderson right now in midfield. He's had a lot of space. Could have walked, but he goes for the speed. Goes to make sure that Barcelona is not organized just yet when he reaches the box, although that is exactly what has been done. A lot of defenders there. Still space on the left flank for Robertson.
Yeah.
I feel like the Barcelona setup is lacking something right now. Sergio Busquets is trailing him. He gets ran around. He's running rings around him. Oh, almost there. If that would have gone in, I feel like it might have been too much. Scoring 3 goals against Sofia in half an hour. Right now, all he needs is 2 for grabbing a point.
Yeah.
He can do it, Oana, I feel. But he's going to have to grab this game a little bit firmer. He doesn't have to control it, seems. This looking good. Leo Messi on the left flank, the Argentine. Oh, spectacular deflection. Oh, great goalkeeping check. Is it? Oh, sorry.
Alisson.
His hair looks like the helmet of Czech in game. Oh, wow.
At least he's playing for an English club. So
yeah.
I understand your...
I was close. I was close.
I was pretty close.
Just a couple of cities away. Oh, wow. So maybe, just maybe, Barcelona have a chance. 1-9-1-7. Whips it in. That's
great
weird.
block.
Robertson just blocked it indeed. And picks it up as well.
Sofia trying to go for the finishing and last second goal, I have to say.
If he's gonna score now, it's all over. We've just got 12 minutes left to go in official time. That's not enough to score 3 goals.
He should keep ball position now.
This is good, this is good.
But still going for a second goal.
Very smart, very well played. Oh, just as I say that. Almost loses possession. Sadio Mane. Oh, wow. Nice attempt to reach Shaqiri, but of course the Switzer is not tall enough to ride that challenge. Marc-Andre ter Stegen brings it up the field once again. Long pass. Luis Suarez is going to try and run away from Joel Matip, but that's not going to happen. Wijnaldum brings it up front now. Sadio Mane onto Mohamed Salah. Receives the ball back. Oh, there we go. Lovely attempt. Not going to happen, but not needed as well. 5 minutes left to go. We've got 2 goals up for Sofia. He's at a 4-2 scoreline right now in total. 3-1 after that first match, where I think Wana scored the first goal, right? Or no, the equalizer.
The equalizer, yeah.
Liverpool once again doing everything they want. Xherdan Shaqiri can't get the shot away.
And yeah, the way Sofia's attacking, that's also a way to some kind of time waste. His last minutes, just keep pressing forwards. Just let Wanna don't give him the space to build up.
Exactly. He's sure of it now.
Yeah.
He knows he's got this in the bag. First 3 points we've seen Sophia take on stream. Of course, he's played earlier today, and still we didn't get the update from China yet. I'm so sorry about that. We are trying to get these guys a hold of these guys, but of course they're very busy. The admins over there that we are in contact with. Of course, they are focusing on the players, just as you saw them on stage with 1-917 trying to sort out some issues in between this first and second leg. First leg was a great win, convincingly for Sofia, 3-1 with Liverpool against Arsenal. With Barcelona, Wana came out a bit stronger, creating chances, but he made one and he conceded one, so he's not going to be able to turn it around. Surely, he's only got injury time left to go after we see this throw in.
And you can see Barcelona's Wana still trying to force some goals by having two offensive subs.
Yeah, and swarm the box mode on.
Yeah.
Lionel Messi. He's going to be able to do something in between two players. Still manages to hold on to possession. Jordi Alba loses it then. Wijnaldum in between. There we go. Final whistle. We've got a winner, ladies and gentlemen. It is Sofia. As we said, we might be expecting a win for Sofia, and it very well came through. 1-917 showed a valiant effort, though, grabbing a draw out of one of these two legs. So, yeah, there we go. Updates on the scores. Let's hope we can get a hold of these guys to give us the updates on the scorings as well. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for watching with us. This has been a spectacular tournament so far. We've got many spectacular matches coming up. What is the one you're looking out for the most?
Yeah, well, if you're looking at Group D, I'm still very curious and very excited to see some players playing in the likes of Stuma, also known as Asbabis, and Hassan Pajani from Iran.
Yeah, Payam June.
Payam, well, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if that's his nickname, but he's from Iran. That's the thing I know. But yeah, he is. Many players think he is definitely one to watch.
Oh yeah,
the guy from Iran, and yeah, I'm looking forward to see one of his games against, for example, Sofia or Asbabisk. So
exactly, yeah, we didn't get to see Hassan Pajani in Liverpool. We're gonna see him today in Chongqing. We are in Kiev with a remote broadcast. Thank you all for watching. Stay tuned because we'll be right back with you with some more huge matches.
Let's have a bit of fun till I downfall. My love, if you feel like I do right now, don't say you're on the run to the other side, my love. You say you wanna try, but you never do. Sugar, there's a reason why we lose. You say you wanna cry, but you never do. Sugar, there's a reason why we lose. I don't know what you want. Let's have a bit of fun till I downfall. My love, if you feel like I do right now, don't say you're on the run to the other side, my love. You say you wanna try, but you never do. Sugar, there's a reason why we lose. You say you wanna try, but you never do. Sugar, there's a reason why we lose. You say you wanna cry, but you never do. Sugar, there's a reason why we lose. Like you, be strong to hold the powers of the sun. To dream, believe in strength. Now I'm the only one, only one. I was an ordinary boy until I broke the rules. My life destroyed. Life destroyed. a superhero.
Stranded in the open, dried out tears of sorrow, lacking all emotion, staring down the barrel, waiting for the final gates to open to a new tomorrow. Moving with the motion, following the light that sets me
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to our World Esports Games Pro Evolution Soccer coverage. My name is René Treur. With me is Jos Sonneveld, and we're hoping for another spectacular matchup. And this is one we have been looking forward to for a long time, right, Jos?
Yeah, well, I'm not sure which game will be streamed, but I guess
Yeah, we have two schedules, so
yes, it's
we're
Alamau against Pro Faris, and the thing is, with Pro Faris is a pretty well-known player online
Yeah.
in the world of PES, but actually never seen him play offline. So I'm curious to see how he will play.
yeah, exactly. We saw him play earlier today against Roxa. He came close to beating him. He was up 3-1. In the end, he lost 4-3. Alamau, of course, a young player still from Brazil, and I think his opponent is way more experienced, right? Pro Faris, we've heard about him
Yeah.
on the international stage.
Exactly. Yeah. Well, like I mentioned before, he's pretty well known online, like Alamau, but also haven't seen him offline as much as the most players playing today. So yeah,
True.
very curious and excited to see those two battle today.
Yeah, exactly. I would feel like Faris is slightly favorite for this match, but maybe Alamau came so close to beating Roxa, so I might have to revisit that position that I had before I started watching this tournament. Right now, of course, these guys are playing in Group A, which is a heavy group. Philip Mestre is there, Roxa is there. They're going to be playing each other right after this one, I think, or during this one maybe.
Yeah, I think at the same time Roxa is playing Felipe Mestre from Brazil, and
Yeah.
that's actually also a game to watch. But unfortunately, we are watching another game, but also very curious to see this
Yeah,
game, and
definitely.
very excited to see Pro Faris making his debut on an international offline
Yeah.
event,
And
playing against a strong Brazilian player in the likes of Alamau.
Yeah, Alamau has played most of his matches with Barcelona so far. We've seen Liverpool come out for Pro Faris. Anxious to see whether or not that's going to be the same situation right here. You see both of these players on your screen as we're waiting for them to queue up the game to make sure they're ready. Interesting to see how they're going to be tweaking their formations in a minute. Or did they do it already? Yeah, they did it already. So we're going to go straight to kickoff. And once again, Barcelona indeed for Alamau. And we're going to see Liverpool for Pro Faris. Interesting.
Pro Faris, a guy from Syria, I guess, qualified through the Mid-Eastern qualifiers.
Yeah.
So yeah, he might possibly be one of the Mid-Eastern players who qualified for this grand final in China.
Yeah, true. We don't see many Middle Eastern players on international tournaments, although, of course, in FIFA we've seen a world champion, Ems Dosari, already.
From Saudi Arabia.
Yeah, exactly. So
But,
Alamau right now, one of the Brazilian contenders here. Brazil is such a strong country in Pro
Very
Evolution
strong.
Soccer.
Very strong.
Has been from the start, right?
Yeah, and but if you look at this game, Pro Faris is having the better hand at the moment in the first 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Starting off with a pretty great chance with Salah. And yeah, let's see how the remaining set of this match is going to look like.
Yeah, exactly. We've seen Salah play a big role for other Liverpool teams that we've seen earlier today. Like, for instance, the one from Esenov, where he managed to score 5 goals in total. Well, the entire Liverpool squad, not just Salah. 5 versus 2 against Bolt Pluto. Then just after that, we saw Sofia dispose of 1-9-1-7, the Canadian, with 4-2. So the Japanese favorite to maybe win that group, although it's such a stacked group. So hard to say who's going to win that. They managed to dispose of at least the lesser known of the people in that group.
Yeah, and definitely one of the favorites of the group, and not only from the group, but I think for the whole
entire tournament.
the
Yeah,
entire
exactly.
tournament.
Exactly.
One of the big favorites, making his comeback in the PES esports competition.
Very exciting to see him back on the international stage.
Exactly.
Ooh, wow. Shot just in front of the target. Alamau instantly trying to get a goal. Look at that great combination. Good link-up play. Goes for the 1-2. And there the shot. Just wide. Good attempt.
Definitely.
So both of these players have had their instances where they came in front of the goal dangerously. Fase right now. Did they use an old picture, or does he just look really different when he's got a beanie on?
That's probably the case.
Oh, look at that, Alamao trying to get the control of this match. More and more possession for him. Young Brazilian feeds it into Suarez. The Uruguayan can't get a shot away. Good defending. Just puts a foot in there. The body block. And then cleared away finally. Although still possession for the Barcelona team of Alamao. There we go. Wow, good shot. Outside of the goal. Hits the netting. But no goal just yet for either of these players. But Fase, after starting convincingly.
Alamao now taking the upper hand.
Yeah, exactly.
With two pretty clear chances with
Yeah.
Suarez, but 2 times going wide at the wrong side of the post, unfortunately for him.
Yeah. Could very well be an indication of how this match is going to proceed from now on. Suarez once again with the link-up play. Lionel Messi waiting for the overlap of the run.
Wonderful
from the
fake
back.
shot.
Oh, wow.
And a beautiful strike from Luis Suarez
Oh,
to
what
the
a
left corner.
Yeah, an absolute thunderbolt, and no chance to react from the keeper. Thunderous strike at the far end of the goal. Not even that much in the side netting. It was quite through the middle, but so much speed on it. Look at that. Keeper just can't react properly.
Wonderful strike.
Yeah. And that's what we're used to seeing from Luis Suarez. Gets teed up by Lionel Messi, his friend, in attack. I'm pretty sure those two guys are friends IRL as well, because what they do on the pitch, it's like they're twins.
Yeah,
It's like you and Jan on the on the Pro Evolution Soccer pitch.
very big chemistry.
Yeah, definitely. There we go. We've got some minor tech issues. We're going to be sorting that hopefully for you soon. Perhaps our director can come in, because our monitors have gone off. I'm not sure whether or not you're able to still see something at home. Let us just check. We don't have the feed. We hope you do still at home. But we're going to try and sort that as soon as possible. So Jos is going to go out and try and grab the director, because he didn't hear our call for help, so to speak. So I'm not sure that he's aware of the problem right here, because maybe his screens are still working. Yeah, there we go. We've got movement. Director's coming in to try and fix that. I'm sorry about this. I hope you're probably still getting the feed at home. So maybe the viewers can update us on what's happening in the Twitch chat. But right now, after a solid start from Fase, Alamao was dealing. Oh wow, look at that, 1-0. In fact, we the commentators have missed the 1-0 from Alamao, but he was already creating a lot of chances. He was
And
already.
it's already 2-0 to
Oh,
Alamao.
wow. But yeah, of course, we did see that Suarez goal just before the monitor fell out. But now it's 2-0. And it's Lionel Messi on the scoreboard, something that is not very surprising. But Pro Fase 2-0 behind against Alamao. That is slightly surprising, at very least.
Yeah, and it's not the start you would have wished that to have starting off this competition.
Definitely not, yeah. Can't imagine.
But yeah, he has to keep his head up high and fight for the comeback.
That's true. No use crying over spilled milk. Oh, there we go. Beautiful.
Wonderful strike.
2 efforts, both short combinations in the box and just a tap in. Well, this was the tap in. The other one from Suarez was a thunderbolt. But still, a good combination, and not the shots from outside of the box. It's all shots from inside the 16. Finally something working for Fase, and then in the end doesn't get the ending pass right. Doesn't make the right decision. And we're going to see Alamao perhaps abusing, making him pay for that small mistake. Fase takes over. He's going to be able to defend here. And he's going to be able to set up his own attack. Let's see if that's going to come to fruition. 4 guys up front, up against 5. And now he's waited a bit, so Barcelona have their control back. It is quite an offensive setup for Barcelona, I feel.
Yeah, but yeah, if you're looking at Alamao, he has some great defensive skills.
Yeah.
So he actually doesn't need to play
look
within
at that.
defensive formation or defensive tactics. And yeah, as you can see, he's now leading 2-0. So
Yeah.
it's definitely a great choice to play as offensive as he can.
True, yeah. We almost saw Suarez with the big chance for the third for Alamao. And right now, just before halftime, this would be a good moment to score for Fares. To completely hammer all the momentum out of Alamao's hands and mind. But, of course, that's a big if he scores. Right now we've seen 2 goals. 10 minutes in between them.
Yeah, 4 chances already for Alamao, 2 on target and 2 at the back of the net.
Yeah.
And
stuff.
unfortunately, only 1 chance we have seen from Pro Fares. And yeah, I actually expect more from him in the second half. So let's
True,
see
yeah.
how he will handle this situation.
Yeah, I haven't seen much glimpses of his Liverpool squad that show me that he has what it takes to turn this around. But of course, I know that he does. So, oh wow, just on the wrong side of the post. Could have been 3-0. Arturo Vidal plays it in. There we go with the shot from Nelson Semedo. Oh no, wait, he lays it off, and then it's Suarez with the shot.
Yeah, you can see that Alamao is taking advantage of the fact that Suarez is really a very strong striker.
Oh yeah.
And especially in the game as well with the great finishing, great kicking power.
Yeah.
And
Athleticism.
yeah, exactly.
Good striker as well. Yeah. So the man from Syria has a lot of work to do against his Brazilian counterpart. Is he going to be able to do it? Right now, it seems like Alamao is getting is staying just as strong as he has been in the first half. Has been dominating the game, dominating possession, dominating chances as well, dictating the tempo of the match. Look at that, he's just running at the park with the ball at his feet, plays it into the left side of the pitch, and then he goes for the early pass, which didn't go well, but still gets the ball back. Finally loses it once again. And right now Barcelona once again on the ball. Alamao, is he going to be able to do more? He's already shown us 2 great goals, and oh, look at that, there's the third, no, inside of the post and out. Oh, so close to making that count. Pro Fares is going to be relieved there. Going to be able to draw a breath of relief.
That was definitely a big chance. Great through ball.
Yeah.
Passing with Messi onto Vidal, but Vidal is not the ideal striker you would
Of
like to
course, yeah.
have up front.
True. He is strong. He's aggressive, but he does score
Wonderful
goals
lofty
sometimes.
pass.
He had a great substitution just the other day, coming in for the tired Artur, and then he got the chance from the start. Finally in
What a
last
pass,
week.
man.
Oh wow, peach of a pass.
Messi.
Oh, Messi!
With a chip.
Oh, what a lovely attempt.
But
Oh,
well positioned by Alisson Becker.
I was
Touches the ball.
gonna say it was I think his first time that he got to complete 90 minutes last week for Arturo Vidal, and he made it count because he had 119 passes.
Wow.
And completed 116 of them. So he
Great
finally
numbers.
had a great match again,
Yeah.
after not getting much of a chance at Barcelona. Of course, with Busquets, Rakitic in midfield, Artur, who's been doing tremendously, the man who came from Grêmio, I think,
Yeah.
from a Brazilian team at the very least.
Well, it's very promising to hear those numbers from him the last
Yeah.
match. But yeah, he definitely has to do a lot more, especially for next year when Frankie de
Yeah.
Jong is
Oh, yeah.
joining
Exactly.
Barcelona.
Look at that, Messi.
And, oh, Messi with a wonderful
Now
chip.
he does get the chip. He just attempted it from distance, and now he does it from close range. Alamao with 3-0 up in the first leg of these 2 matches. And by the looks of it, you can't see this turning around anytime soon.
No, you can see that Alamao is dominating the whole pitch, dominating in his game, dominating with finishing, almost in every aspect of the game.
Yeah, definitely. Look at that. Lovely, audacious chip. He already tried before, and the keeper could save it with an outstretched hand. Right now, it is going to count 3-0 in favor of Barcelona. Barcelona with only 20 minutes left to play in this first leg, mind you. We're going to see a second leg, so Forrest is still not out of this, but right now he's going to have to be more of a contender when it comes to what he shows on the pitch as well. And this right here shows some ambition, some promise as well. It's Liverpool finally on the ball in the box of Barcelona. That's a good combination. Tries to get it through, but it's going to be a corner kick. No, it's going to be a goal kick. Oh. Didn't see that, but
yeah, probably
PlayStation knows it.
Yeah,
bits and bytes. Can't argue with those. So what do we need to see from Fares right now? What does he need to change to get back in this? Do you feel there is a way back in this?
There's always a way, Rene, especially when you call the Indominator.
I like that. I like that attitude. Of course, there's always a way.
There's always a way. No, but I think he should play a bit more offensive. Instead of playing with 4 at the back, he just turn it around to play with 3 at the back. You have nothing to lose. It's your it's the beginning of the competition. You're losing with 3-0, and yeah, the best thing is just to score at least 1 goal, just to get back that confidence into the second game.
Yeah, break that momentum on Alamau.
Exactly.
Is that right? Did I see 67% possession for Alamau? The Brazilian is really dictating this game. Look at that. Once again, from the get-go, Ousmane Dembele comes in for Suarez. He's fresh. He wants to run at defenders. Sure, give me the ball. Oh, look at that.
Full of energy.
Sells him a dummy. Does the twist and turn.
He should have laid back to, who is it, Malcolm? A lot of space he had.
A lot of space. Messi's going to whip it in. Try and whip it in. No, it's going to be Coutinho. Philippe Coutinho, the other Brazilian. Country fellow of Alamau. But the Syrian man is still in this. It's only 3 goals. And like you said, nothing is impossible. There's always a way.
Always a way.
You just have to find it. Ousmane Dembele right now. Alamau is finding it. Oh, he's finding all
wonderful.
the gaps in the defense of Liverpool. Finally needs 2 men to stop him. Does get away with the ball. Only 10 minutes left to play in this first leg. Can we see a Liverpool goal? It would be so welcome right now. This would be such a great moment to score it. Pro Fares with the shot from distance, from outside of the box, but Marc-André ter Stegen is showing himself worthy.
Very well positioned, and just not enough power from Mane to make the shot into the right top corner.
It's so hard to beat Barcelona's defense, and then you still got ter Stegen between the sticks. So tough to break that wall. Right now Malcolm on the left side. Arturo Vidal, talked about him. Messi tries to control that ball. Doesn't quite do it. Doesn't quite get it to Coutinho. There we go. Arturo Vidal, interception. He also had a lot of interceptions that game. I was talking about 12, I think.
And also in this game.
He is the midfield maestro, formerly of Juventus and Bayern München. Right now at Barcelona, playing second fiddle, a role that he's not used to, but he's being a professional about it. I would have expected a guy with his temperament to maybe not take that lying down, maybe start either going to parties on match days or whatever, or just maybe, you know, fighting with teammates in trainings, or just on match days being pissed or not wanting to be substituted or not wanting to come into the field. But none of that, no.
Yeah, well,
it's actually ultimate professional.
I think it also says enough about the team chemistry in Barcelona with all those players, and I think everyone, most players are friends with each other, and just can have everything from each other, you know. So
very true, yeah.
Okay, so this was the first game. Ended up in a 3-0 win for Alamau from Brazil against Pro Fares from Syria, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah. So we're talking about Syria, the country, not the Italian league, of course. So make no mistake, this is a Syrian man, and he's very experienced, at the very least online. I've seen results of him in the past.
A very well-known player online.
Yeah, I've seen way more of him than from Alamau, but today I've seen way more of Alamau than from Pro Fares.
I have to agree.
He has yet to show himself worthy of that pre-title Pro.
And yeah, hopefully this has been a great wake-up call for Pro Fares.
Yeah.
Hopefully we will see a lot more of him in the second game.
That is interesting. He is going to use the same team. He doesn't want to change.
Yeah, I think...
I would have expected to see him switch up something to try and maybe get something so weird.
Yeah.
Of course, you can switch up something tactic-wise, but if a team like Liverpool is playing a team like Barcelona and it's completely not working, there's only so many things you can do. And maybe I felt like it might have been a good move to just grab another team.
Yeah. I would have definitely done the same. I think when you're losing 3-0, yeah, there's not much possible when it comes tactical-wise. So
Yeah, exactly.
I should have probably gone with another team. But yeah, everyone has their own taste, like I said before.
Yeah, true.
And there's a reason why he is playing over there and I'm sitting here.
Yeah. Well, we haven't seen much. Paris Saint-Germain is in PES, right?
Yeah, exactly.
We
They are
haven't seen
licensed
it
as
played
well.
yet today.
No, that's also pretty surprising,
Interesting,
actually.
yeah, because I feel like those guys up front, they've got Neymar, they've got Cavani, they've got Mbappe.
Mbappe, the talent.
That is a team to be reckoned with.
Exactly, yeah.
Haven't seen it yet today. Maybe some of the other players that we haven't seen in action just yet.
Yeah, or perhaps
Use
the youth teams are limited, I guess. I'm not sure if it's allowed to use Paris Saint-Germain at this tournament. So, but yeah, if we know
Might
more
be a factor coming
information, we keep everyone up to date, of course.
Yeah.
And yeah, at the moment, Roxa is also playing against Felipe Mestre, and hopefully we can get any glance of the result at the end.
Yeah, didn't get them yet, so sorry about that. Shouldn't have talked about it this morning. We were hoping to get regular updates, but these guys are so busy, of course, making sure that the tournament runs on schedule, runs on time, that the players have everything they need. You can see right now, Fase had some issues as well. It seemed because one of the admins was standing next to him for a while, helping him with setting something up. So not exactly sure what's going on there, but right now they're tweaking their formations and tactics.
Yeah.
So we are going to see Liverpool against Barca once again. Are we going to see Alamao destroy Fares once again? Is it possible that we're going to see the rookie take down the veteran with two big score lines?
It's possible, but yeah, the funny thing I notice now is that Pro Fares was playing more or focused more on playing on counter.
Yeah.
And
true.
now he's obviously playing possession game, short passing. So I'm very curious to see if that will change the dynamics of the game, of the next game, and perhaps might give him a win.
Yeah, exactly. That will be very interesting indeed. Hoping to see some spectacular stuff from Fares, because of course when you have a game that's not that much excitement anymore, where you feel like it's an easy win, of course it's less cool than when it's down to the wire, like you have been so many times against Dutch and international opponents. Here we go, handshake. Very, very good sportsmanship today. We've seen the Uzbekistan player Esanov. We've seen him give his opponents gifts, which is amazing. The small flags, it's lovely. And we see Alamao right now shaking the hand of Fares once again in between those two matches. It's all good fun.
Yeah, it's all those
even though there's pressure on it, and of course a lot of prize money.
actually, and it's actually all those little details or these little things which gives those all those players a lot of respect.
Yeah.
And it's also well known in the world of PES. A lot of players, we see a lot of sportsmanship at most players, and even when they lose a game, it's always they always give a handshake or something, you know. And,
Yeah, true.
yeah, so I think the sportsmanship is very popular in the world of PES.
Yeah, definitely. Of course, maybe it's to do with it being a sport game, and guys who play it are usually guys who play the sport themselves, and of course football being a team game, so guys who are used to social interaction, being in a team or working together, etc. Maybe that's something to factor in there.
Probably, yeah.
Or maybe I'm just
You never know.
maybe I'm just a conspiracy theorist.
Anything's possible.
Very true. 10 minutes played, and right now Alamao has not been dominating as hard as before, but just as I
cheeky
say that,
ball
he
to Messi.
creates, yeah, a lovely chance created. Messi doesn't get the shot off because the defender is there to knock it out of his feet, but good chance. There we go. Adjusting my mic. And Liverpool on the ball. Pro Fares. He has a lot of work to do in this match. He has a lot of work to do to get back in this. Ouch. On the butt of one of the midfielders of Barcelona. I think that's Coutinho. Messi on the right flank. Tries to go for the ball in towards Suarez. Doesn't quite feed it to him. Defender in between. There we go. This is looking good for Liverpool. This is looking good for Fares. What can he do?
Yeah, you can see he's a bit more composed now in his build-up.
Yeah. Ooh, magic legs.
Oh,
Jiggly wiggly.
wonderful
Oh, beautiful.
Back heel pass
Yeah,
to Mo Salah.
That is insane. That is beautiful, and this is exactly what we're talking about. This is exactly what we needed from Fares to bring back the excitement and the tension in this match, to score the early goal, score the first goal at the very least in this matchup, and he did just that. With 15 minutes played, he's got the 1-0, and right now we are looking at a matchup once again.
Yeah, and he has made a great positive adjustment in his tactical plan.
Yeah.
Like I said before, playing now more on position instead of counter. And yeah, with his composure.
Oh, that's great.
Everything.
That's a beautiful goal. Like a knife through butter.
Wonderful back heel pass.
Yeah. Opens up the defense. So many defenders there, none of them could do anything. Yeah, who else than these guys celebrating the goal? Firmino, Mane and Salah. 1-0 in favor of Fares. Let's not forget it's 3-1 in favor of Alamau, as he won the first matchup with 3-0. Alamau, nothing to be scared about, but maybe this goal will shake him. We've seen it before. We've seen him go up 3-1 against Roxa. He gave it away in the end with 4-3, with 3 goals in the second half of the second leg. So everything to play for Fares, and that's exactly what he's showing right now. Look at that. Great urgency from his play. Suddenly he's creating chances. Suddenly he's having possession on the half of the pitch that is not his.
He is playing very confident now.
Yeah. Couldn't have imagined that after watching that first match and after seeing that he didn't switch team, but somehow he is clawing himself back in this match. There we go, the first chance of, well, second chance in the second leg of Alamau, but this one not really a big chance. Shot from distance. Liverpool in possession once again. Oh, slight mistake from Van Dijk.
Very sloppy from Van Dijk.
Whoa, 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 whoa. So close to feeding it to Suarez on a golden platter, but he doesn't unwrap that present. Oh, beautiful ball over the top onto Rafinha from Messi. Oh, another assist for Messi, another goal for Rafinha. Look at that. That is amazing. First time volley.
Yeah, very nice combination of Rafinha making the run and Alamau using Messi to give that wonderful cheeky through ball.
Yeah, exactly.
Or who was it?
Look
Yeah,
at this,
Messi.
look at this.
Creating that triangle
Perfect.
outside the 60 yards, and Rafinha make the run and a beautiful volley with his right foot.
Exactly, yeah. A lot of running by Barcelona, a lot of running players, so the defenders are caught off guard. There we go. Pulls the trigger without letting the ball hit the ground even once.
And great timing as well in his finishing.
Definitely, yeah. So 1-1 to score. A 4-1 overall. We're going to see Alamau fight back in this match. Definitely. Can Fares right himself up once again. He fell to the floor a couple of times. He's now on the ropes, catching a lot of punches. But he didn't receive a knockout just yet. He's still alive and kicking. But Alamau right now on the ball.
Great block by Fabinho. Pass it to Salah. Salah with the lofted pass to Firmino. But Piqué stood there as a wall.
Yeah. It's been spectacular this season, Piqué.
Yeah.
They haven't been as relying as they used to be on their offensive players. Back when Neymar played there. But Messi is still doing what he's always been doing. And Piqué has been spectacular in defense. Oh, that is lovely.
From Matip.
Oh, wow.
Gives Barcelona
yeah,
an easy chance to score.
Another beautiful ball over the top from Messi. That's not a coincidence. This is just the way Alamau likes to play. Look at that.
Yeah.
Oh, onto his right foot. Left or right, he can do it any which way.
Yeah, and Matip just missed the ball with his header, with his head.
Oh, look at that.
As you can see,
yeah.
scrambled the ball. Vidal took fully advantage of it.
Yeah, definitely. Look at the hairdo on this guy. Beautiful. The Chilean man. The man who's been around South America and Europe. He has won titles everywhere. Juventus, Bayern Munich, and now he's hoping to do so at Barcelona. I think he won the Champions League at... No. I'm not sure. I thought he won it maybe with Juventus. Back when Paul Pogba was there and Pirlo.
I'm not sure, actually.
I think it was him in the triangle on midfield with Pirlo and Pogba.
But well, possibly.
But maybe I'm mixing up my timelines right now. It's quite a while back. Pogba was still a very, very young player back then. Didn't make it from the youth academy at Manchester United. Went to Juventus for very, very cheap. And
Came
later
back.
on they buy him back for over 100 million.
Yeah.
Crazy. Most expensive player in the world back then. Correct. Getting a lot of slack for it as well. Like, nobody is worth that amount of money, of course, but you can't blame him. It's the way the market works. As long as people are willing to pay a monthly salary to go to the stadium, that's the way it works. Or splashing out money on shirts and merchandise.
Exactly.
And of course the TV imaging rights being sold by the clubs. For
Wonderful
lots of
cut
money.
from Salah.
Oh, wow,
Passes
wow,
to
wow,
Mane.
wow, yes, there it is.
He's working on a comeback. Pro Fares. It isn't over yet.
Let's
Still
hope so.
3 goals difference. Anything is possible in the second half.
Very much, yeah. 2 versus 2 the scoreline. And Fares took the 1-0. Then we saw Alamao fighting back. And right now, an equalizer from Fares. Is it in time though? We've got the second half left to play. We need 3 goals from him to grab a point. And Fares needs that point right now.
Wonderful move from Salah. Cutting inside. Passes to Firmino. Firmino with the back heel pass again to Mane. Those 2 players can find each other pretty well.
Oh yeah, just like in real life.
Yeah. And great finishing in the short corner.
Crazy.
It's Sadio Mane.
So strong, so fast. How old is he? He's not even that old, right?
I'm guessing something like 27 or 26 or something.
Right, so he's got a lot of years ahead of him.
Yeah.
It's not like Mbappe, but still.
Still many
I
years.
feel like,
many
I
years
feel
to
like
come.
Liverpool have a great offensive trident that they can use for at least 4 more years. If these guys keep up their...
I think so as well. Yeah.
But right now, Barcelona are the ones controlling this match. Let's not forget, they have that 3-0 lead from the first leg to be up 3 goals in favor of Alamao. Fares, like I said, he's hanging up against the ropes. He caught a left one, a left jab and a right hook in this match. He did fight back. He threw some punches. He's going to have to blow an uppercut right at his opponent. Maybe now a moment for that to happen. Oh, this is good. This is looking very solid. Oh, he misses it. He misses a sitter.
What a shame.
Oh, and if you miss those, then you're not going to get back in the match.
Wonderful played by him.
Yeah, exceptionally well worked. Look at that.
Searching those triangles.
Oh, come on.
Tiki-taka passing, but
Use the right foot. In that position, use the right foot, even if you're a lefty.
yes. And
You
that's
just need to use the speed of the ball. You just have to give it the angle that
yeah,
it needs. And when you're using your right foot, you're going to have to...
exactly.
come
And
on.
that's what I also say to most players. Timing is very important, especially at finishing. If you just waited a millisecond later, he would have shot with his right foot instead of shooting with his left foot. So
Exactly.
timing is very important, especially in this game. Not also not only the shooting, also in the passing and defending.
Yeah.
Actually, in every aspect of the game, timing is very important
Definitely, yeah.
in this game.
How much does it take a lot of experience to get the timing down, or is it just some talent?
Yeah, I
Or
think
is that different for different players?
it's different for several players, but you definitely need talent, and I think also football awareness or a football background to play at your maximum, and especially a lot of practice is going to be needed.
Yeah, it's true. Didn't cross the line. Barca's going to keep this alive, but they relinquish possession, and right now Liverpool is on the ball. Fares with space to abuse. Of course, he's got that fast Sadio Mane running up front. Gonna lose the ball here though. It's Luis Suarez, El Pistolero feeding it in towards Messi, who sees the run from Ousmane Dembele, sends him in deep. Lionel
to
Messi
Messi.
gets it back. Ooh, the midfield maestro. He's playing in a more retracted position. Still banging in the goals though. He's played at many positions, like a number 10, like a false 9, right now on the right flank.
Yeah,
On paper, of course, he's drifting into space a lot in the middle of the pitch.
exactly. And Pro Fares is making his first 2 substitutions, I guess, at the moment.
Yeah.
Bringing up 2 new midfielders.
Messi with the corner kick. He's going to bring it in. Oh, a header! Diverted on the line. That would have been the blowout. The knockout punch. It's still not going to come. Fares still has a chance. Remember, he had that huge chance just now. Missed the sitter. And there we go. Suarez. Oh, we've seen him do that.
Again with his left foot, and again at the wrong side of the post.
Oh, wow. Big chance as well. Great run.
So close.
Well-timed pass as well. But Van Dijk was next to him. So he had to be quick. Some changes on the side of Barcelona. So you feel like Alamao still doesn't want to leave anything up to chance.
Yeah, he still wants to get the win in both games. So
Yeah.
he's
Plus he remembers that first game against Roxa.
yeah, and he's definitely working on his goal difference. And
yeah.
who knows, that might be very important in the last few matches.
Yeah, could be crucial later on in this tournament.
Yes,
Of course,
indeed.
we're halfway the group stage right now at the World Esports Games Pro Evolution Soccer Competition. Thank you all for watching, for tuning in. We hope you enjoy our casting. Trying to do our very best. Later today, Harry Channon will be joining us. His plane was supposed to land a little bit after 1. So
Harry Cannon, also known as Harry Cannon.
Harry Cannon, Wonder Boyo. Oh, big chance for Barcelona. Gonna get cleared by Liverpool. And
Liverpool still trying to score at least 1 more goal
Yeah.
in the last 50 minutes. But Barcelona's defensive positioning is just really amazing today.
yeah, it's very tight. Malcolm, the man who doesn't get much chances. The man formerly from Bordeaux, good winger. I would have liked to see him get more of a chance, but still I understand with the guys on the pitch, there's just no place for that to happen. So yeah, it's rather unfortunate to see such big talents go to waste. It's exactly the same story as at Manchester City, Real Madrid, Juventus. Those big clubs, they just have too many great players. Oh, just
Almost
well,
with his left foot.
well wide of the target, but still good chance once again from Fares. He is not taking this laying down.
Yeah, and
He's still hoping to get back in this game, but right now time is becoming more and more of an issue.
exactly. And Alamao is still allowing Pro Fares actually a lot of space, giving him the opportunities to let him create even small, decent chances.
Yeah.
And yeah, Alamao, of course, hoping to score at least 1 more to
To grab 2 wins, that
exactly,
would be great.
and pushing up his goal difference.
Yeah.
Like we
Who's,
said before.
Carve his name in stone as well in the Esports Hall of Fame.
Yep.
Because here at the World Esports Games, names are made and broken. You can claim fame, or you can make yourself a disgrace as well, but we haven't seen that today. We haven't seen anyone get blown out 12-0 and maybe walk away angry. Oh, look at that,
wonderful
Alamao.
strike from Malcolm.
Yeah. Malcolm, we just talked about him, and you just talked about Alamao wanting that 3rd goal.
Yeah,
And there it is.
it's like I'm
Both getting our wish.
they also know me as a psychic.
Psychic, yeah. Jomanda for the Dutchies. Oh, well, good goal. Well taken.
Wonderful strike.
You'd expect a strike in the short corner, maybe. Yeah, he's happy with that. Not getting too many of those this season.
Yeah, Pro Fares has to go all out attack now, if he still wants to grab at least a point. But
Oh, yeah.
he's talking with one of the referees or the admins at the moment.
Yeah. Still, I feel like this match right now, it's out of bounds. He's got about 20 minutes.
Something like that. I think
He needs-
less than 20 minutes.
He
left.
needs 4 goals for a draw and 5 for a win.
Yeah.
So the win is out of the question. Draw, I feel like it might be out of the question as well right now.
Yeah.
Don't want to call it too early, but yeah, that's exactly how many goals you need to score, mate.
Yeah. Or he should just try to reduce his goal difference
Oh yeah,
by
that's true.
playing very defensively now, and
Yeah.
still hope to score at least 1 or 2 goals.
Funny that he was signaling 4 to the admin.
Yeah.
Not sure what that's supposed to mean, but he's got to score 4. Yeah, you can just turn it off. I need to score 4 in 20 minutes. No, it's not going to happen. Turn it off, man. Oh, 10 minutes.
Oh, even
10 minutes
wow.
even. Yeah, it's done. Done and dusted.
Yeah.
And still he's doing the substitution. So still he's going to go for at least,
Something.
like you said, the goal difference maybe.
Yep.
Maybe working on it. Maybe trying to grab this draw. 3-3. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Salah
He has
taken out.
He has to be realistic and just try to reduce his goal difference at the moment and
Yeah.
try not.
Vidal gets red for that,
Wow.
for taking out Salah. So 11 versus 10 right now, but still, not enough time surely to make a couple of goals. Maybe he can score 1, or maybe he can get 1 against, because Ousmane Dembele is now on the run. Malcolm, the man in the middle, the man who just scored a beautiful potential winner. He's gonna go for more. Cut out the defender maybe? No, he's gonna waste time. The side of the box. Of course, Liverpool is gonna get anxious to get it off him, then make mistakes. He's gonna be able to punish them with 10 men. Malcolm twists away from the defender. Beautifully worked. Nimble footwork.
Wonderful
Oh, that's
done.
great.
Wonderful.
Oh, that's well done with 10 guys on the pitch.
Took his time to
Yeah, Suarez.
confuse his opponent at the back.
Suarez still has got quite some bite left into him. I think he's 31 years old now.
Luis Suarez, you mean?
Suarez, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, probably.
Just like Vidal, by the way.
Still has a few years to go, but
Definitely. Especially the way he has been going recently. Finding back his absolute great form. Can't imagine Barcelona without him. Or without Messi.
yeah.
Even more so.
So yeah, it's safe to say that this game has already been played between Pro Fares and Alamao from Brazil.
Definitely.
Alamao taking the 3 points in his pocket now, and Pro Fares will get the time now to rethink and go back to the drawing table.
Yeah. This is the biggest result we've had today. This is 7 against 2 in total in favor of Alamao, and this is one of the guys we didn't know much about. Can you believe it?
Yeah, that's pretty surprising.
Yeah. So, ladies and gentlemen, we've seen a spectacular match. Not too exciting because it was quite clear soon enough who was going to win it. But we've seen one of the rookies come out with a big bang. Alamao.
Yeah, wonderful against a pretty well-known player in the world of PES.
Yeah.
Pro Fares, pretty strong player online, but
Definitely, yeah.
making his debut in an international tournament. And
Yeah.
but yeah, Alamao, one of the Brazilian guys, showed his strength.
Yeah.
And definitely also one of the favorites to go through to the knockout stage.
Definitely, yeah. With these results, of course, against Roxa, it was very close as well. Fares, he's gonna have to go back to the drawing board, like you said, but still, maybe a chance for him to qualify. We'll update you later on that today. Maybe he needs to shake a little bit of his nerves in this big competition with the cameras, with the light. It's something he's not too used to, like you say, being an online player mostly.
Yeah, yeah. Well, most online players who never have been to the international offline tournaments always have that always needed time to adapt to the offline
Exactly,
circumstances, and yeah, possibly
get
this is also the case for Pro Fares
exactly
today. So yeah,
yeah. You also develop your own little traditions. Like I used to wash my hands with warm water to get the blood flow going properly before matches.
okay.
In between matches. So things like that maybe give you confidence in your routine, in what you do.
Yeah.
So maybe that's something for Fares as well. But let's wait and find out these because these matches have have not all been played just yet. Next up, we've got for you probably Figo's match against. Let me see who's that. He's not actually on our call sheet right now.
I guess they will show Atrito
Yeah,
against
12-7. Yeah.
7, yes.
So that would be good to see as well. The world champion who has been beaten today by Sofia 6-5. Let's not forget. So
I
the
have to
pressure.
correct you. It was against Figo, I guess. From Vietnam.
Figo, sorry,
Yeah.
Figo, exactly. So yeah, I was thinking about the match last year. These guys. So yeah, the pressure is on for Aterito. He needs to. So that's what we're going to show you after a small break. We'll be right back with you. Stay tuned.
Like a Hellcat. Like a hell.